Hello, relational leaders. Hey, I just wanted to spend a few minutes here. We've been talking about the 5 commitments of the relational leader, and I hope you've been enjoying the last couple of weeks that we've been talking about this. But this week we're talking about the commitment of a relational leader, and that's to communicate. And so there's really, when we're having conversations, there's really 4 types of conversations we can have. And if you're trying to build a business around relationships where you've got strategic partners that are referring you on a consistent basis, I think there's a little exercise I'm going to share you regarding your communication, just to evaluate what type of communication you're having. Where are you spending the vast majority of your time? Because I think the best ways to deepen relationships are through conversations. So doing an audit of your conversations. So here's my encouragement to you. I'm going to cover with you 4 types of conversations. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go take a look at not your sales conversations, but your relational conversations with the shoulder industry. So, think about referral partners that you have. So if you're a financial advisor, it could be estate planning attorneys, it could be CPAs, it could be other attorneys that don't do what are other attorneys that can help you. But whatever shoulder industries, I want you to take a look at the last conversations that you've had. And there's really 4 types of conversations that you can be having. And I just want you to take a look. Take a look at the last 10 conversations that you've had with strategic partners. And the first type of conversation you have is where you're having a conversation around that's considered a restorative conversation, where you're fixing something. Could be a transactional hiccup, could be something that's gone wrong and you're trying to fix it. So if that's the case, that's a restorative conversation. The second type of conversation you have is a transactional conversation. These are great to have, but they're also transactional. They're not relational. So if you've been referred somebody and you're giving them an update on the client, that's typically transactional. It's regarding a specific transaction. And then the third type of conversation, which is incredibly important, is the relational conversation. And those are the ones where you get in and you hear about challenges that one of your referral partners might be experiencing. It could be a business challenge, a personal challenge. It could be about their family. How much do you know about them personally and professionally? How much do you know about how they got started in their business? Those are relational conversations that deepen the relationship, that keep them affiliated with you and get them it increases the know, like, and trust factor in the relationship. So that's the third type of conversation. And the fourth type of conversation is really clarity conversations around how you help. It's what I call a referral conversation. And the referral conversation is the fourth type. And those are where you're figuring out how to help each other solve problems as it relates to connecting you with your ideal client. So asking them what a good introduction looks like, using questions that help them understand how to refer you. So just getting into a conversation that talks about how to be referred both ways, and that'll absolutely help you strengthen your relationship. So take a look at those 4, and I would encourage you to evaluate, do an audit of the conversations that you're having. And the best and most productive, the most radically referable relational leaders that I know spend the vast majority of their time in relational conversations and referral conversations. Those are ultimately the most important, and that's where the most influence and most leverage is built. The other 2 areas are incredibly important. However, where leverage is built, where relationships are built, where in the relentless pursuit of relationships is in the last 2 of those, which is the relational conversation and the referral conversation. So take an audit. And if I can be of assistance with you, don't hesitate to reach out. There's a couple buttons. I'd love to help you understand how to build a radically referable business. So I hope you find this useful, but that is the 4th commitment of the relational leader. And I hope you find that useful, and I look forward to talking to you soon.